What dirt? Mule Wanderer. I'm gonna try to knock these three out. Dragons attack here first because I'm still reading my next book, and this is the theme. This is the box, so this is the main deck. I know nothing of Tarkir, but I know a little bit about dragons, and I love them. A token in the back here, a warrior. So we found our warriors again. Once again, this is the screw the plastic hammer. Once again, this is the dragons of Tarkir.
And once the shadows claim the last of them, my kind shall turn on itself.
Dromoka Doomcaster, human wizard. Tap a target creature without flying. The Dragon Lords rule the tempest of the skies. Here in the waste, the storms are mine to command. Dutiful attendant. Human warrior. When it dies, return another target creature from your graveyard to your hand. The dragon who eats the last head in the basket is entitled to the servants. Wow. This is a black magic card. The dragon who eats the last head in the basket is entitled to the servants. Impact tremors. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, this deals 1 damage to each opponent. If their ears are to the ground, we will make them bleed. Student of Ojutai, a monk. Whenever you cast a 9-creature spell, you gain 2 life. So you bring this out, right? You gotta have like 15 mana. Bring this out for 4 and cast like all the spells you can. And gain like 10 or 20 lives before somebody tries to destroy it. Updraft Elemental. Flying. A 1/4. It slips through the smallest cracks in the mountain, emerging whole and unfettered. There is nowhere it cannot go, for what can hold back the air itself? Dragon Scarred Bear. Knocking trees over is big enough to fight a dragon. Formidable. Pay 2 and regenerate it. Activate it only if creatures you control have a total power of 8 or greater. Bears are a delicacy for the Atarka. The few that remain are the toughest of their species. Vulturous Avian. Bird Shaman. When it enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice a creature. When it exploits a creature, you draw 2 cards and you lose 2 life. Fate Forgotten. Instant. Exile target artifact or enchantment. When Sarkhan saved Ujin in Tarkir's past, it changed Tarkir's future. The Sotai no longer exist, having been supplanted by the Dragon Lord Silumgar and his clan. Misthoof. Kieran, the second Kieran. Flying with Vigilance Megamorph. It heralded Sarkhan's return to Tarkir present. It heralded Sarkhan's return to Tarkir's present. Take him straight. Target creature gets 2 to its attack until the end of the turn and can't be blocked. If You cast a spell from your hand, exile it as it resolves, and bring it back alive. Ucode Cobra. Death Touch. The Silumgar hide behind the deadly wildlife of their swamps. They rather scheme in their jungle palaces than face us. Dramoka's Gift. Bolster. Choose a creature with the least toughness and put 4 1/1 counters on it. It's an instant. The simplest gift from a dragon can be a revered accolade for a human warrior. What if you run in an Eldrazi deck and you got a 15/15 out? Then you throw this on there. All of a sudden it's stronger than every other Eldrazi. Even Sun Striker. Bird Warrior. Flying double strike. Ooh. But it's only 1/1. Megamorphic. Means put it down as a 2/2 face down and then turn it up for 3. Or for 5. And then put a 1/1 counter on it. Sidisi. Undead Vizier. Legendary creature. Zombie Naga. Death Touch. I got a special blue land over there. Oh, my friends. I gotta hurry up. Nyx.
And once the shadows claim the last of them, my kind shall turn on itself. Where is she, my creator?
Feast of Dreams. Instant. Destroy something. We gave the gods the power to war against us. It's time we took that power back. Hubris. You know, I had a dream last night. It was a bad storm. We was like, you know, like they have docks in industrial district or whatever it's called. They have like a big cargo ship. And you see it on the docks, and you see a bunch of boxes around or whatever. It was like that, except we was riding through a city. It could have been New York. So we come off this little road, and we're facing a river or something, and it's a city on the other side. It was a huge ship there, say U.S. Navy. It was evacuating the city, I guess. It was a bad storm. It was like flooding or something. That's weird for it to be flooding in a ship, evacuating people. So we're like, we gotta get to that ship. So we start going along the river. I guess we was headed to a bridge or something. But it was flooded. It was like a roller coaster kind of thing. The water, it was like the road was turning sideways and we had to go along the side of the river. But it was like in the air. It was water over it and we couldn't really see the road. It was just water. And the driver was like, we desperate. I know where the road at. Trying to just drive down the road in the water. Well, we go about 10 feet and boom, we go off the side into the water and the car just sank super fast, right? So normally in a dream like that, you're gonna go out the window, try to get up before the car sinks. I look at the window, it's a little bit cracked, and I'm like, I didn't even move, like I didn't even try. And then I woke up like gasping, making sure I could breathe or something. I just looked and we start sinking. That's not like me. I'm supposed to have some fight in me. I mean, who the fuck sinks in a car window cracked and don't even try to get out? That was a little weird. I just felt hopeless or something, paralyzed. Hubris. That's what this reminded me of. Return target creature and all auras attached to it to their owner's hand. You wish to learn of Nyx? Very well, Phoenix. Or sheep. Is she in the water? Yeah.
losing ground. Some go mad.
Satyr,
Others, sensing the
Hoplite,
inevitable, give themselves
Heroic.
freely.
When you cast a spell that targets this, put a 1/1 counter on it. Xenagos has become what he once despised, a tyrant and an oppressor.
My kind shall turn on itself.
A crow and mastiff.
Where is she whom I created, my guardian of order? Havison, my angel,
A hound.
what has befallen
Pay a mana and tap something so it can't move that turn. Pin it.
and those who block me will
Even
answer to
when
my
many
sword.
of the soldiers who guarded the cross were called away, his safety was never in doubt. Humbler of the mortals. Something came up out of Nyx out the sky. One of the god creatures. Whenever it or another enchantment,
It's clear this land is not
it's an elemental, enters the battlefield under your control. Creatures you control gain trample. The anger of the gods multiplied and mixed, and the land awoke in dark echoes of their rage.
the balance I strove to perfect.
Stone-wise fortifier,
My ravenous
human
brethren
will.
cannot see the greater good. And once again, they wreak havoc. Their
Prevent
hunger
all damage that will be dealt to this by target creature for 5 mana. The Pharaoh taught some mortals to feel every vein and marvel as though it flows with their own blood. Rise of the eagles. Put two blue bird enchantment creature tokens with flying onto the battlefield. Scry. Look at the top card and put it in. May put it away in the bottom of the library. An offering to the sea brings an insight from the stars.
my guardian of order.
Furious. Baron Thunderhoof.
What has befallen you? I will find you, and those
Centaur
who will
warrior.
answer to my sword.
Flesh and bone or star and shadow. It makes no difference to my club. Blade Tusk Boar. I think I've seen this. This creature can't be blocked, except for artifact creatures and or creatures that share the color. Death Bellow Canyon is home to minotaurs and many other creatures that share a love for the taste of human flesh.
The balance I strove
So
to
minotaurs
perfect
eat
has
people,
been
huh?
upset. My
5
ravenous brethren cannot
black
see the
mana.
greater good.
Deadbringer Lampets.
Once again, they wreak havoc.
Enchantment creature.
Their hunger knowing no bounds.
I like
Humanity
it's 2, not 1.
but they are losing
As in
ground.
from Nyx?
Some go mad.
No.
Others, sensing the inevitable,
Alright, Constellation. When it enters the battlefield, target creature gains Intimidate. Can't be blocked except by artifacts or creatures that's black as well.
and
Reprisal.
once the shadows claim the last of them, my kind shall turn on
Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. It can't be regenerated. A tiny flame is enough to dispel the night. Reviving Melody.
my angel.
Choose one or
What
both.
has befallen you? I will find you, and those who block me will answer to my sword.
This is a cave it looked like, but those are Nyx stars, like heaven up in the sky or whatever. In that plane. Choose one or both. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. And or return target enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand. Listen to my song, and you need never forge a golden mask to return to me.
Draven's wall has been breached.
Gnarled Scarhide. Enchantment creature. Bestow.
The balance I strove
Can't
to
block.
perfect has been upset.
Enchanted creature gets 2/1 and can't block. That's what the aura means. I can put it as a spell on another creature aura. Let it be a creature itself. Dictate of Edibles.
But they are losing ground.
Flash. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent sacrifices a creature.
Themselves freely.
I take no pleasure in your suffering, but it is necessary. Once you accept your fate, you'll find eternity more
Once
tolerable.
the shadows claim the last of them,
Swamp.
kind shall turn on itself. Where is she whom I created, my guardian of order? Avison, my
Just don't say token. It just say a creature. But I guess it's a token. One more to go.
find you, and those who block me will answer to my soul.
Boom, dude. Let's do this. All right. Volcanic Rambler, an elemental.
I cannot shine it outright, but I can cast a spell that will make an unwitting fool the agent of its destruction.
3 mana. It deals 1 damage to a target player. It's a 6/4. Costs 6 to come out.
Save this shiny rock, or save the lives of
It moves through lava with the force of an erupting volcano. Imprintation. Human soldier. Who's that talking? An angel. What?
Legions of angels have been given a renewed sense of purpose, and clearly strength is returning to our people. Archmages are again wielding their divine power.
Come on. It's all a game. You shouldn't get too attached to the pieces. When it enters the battlefield, you get 1/1 to the end of turn. Fiated Imp. Flying. This creature can't be blocked except by creatures with flying or reach, of course. A 1/2. Pay a mana, it gains death touch until the end of turn. Any amount of damage it deals to a creature is enough to destroy that creature. Vast with Gorger. Oh, this looks like a classic. A worm. A long and difficult incision revealed that all vital organs are housed in his head. Save for a long chain of stomachs, 40 long chain of stomachs, 40 in all, leading from his throat to the end of his tail. Artificer's Epiphany. Draw 2 cards. If you control no artifacts, discard a card. The Artificers of Kaladesh strive ceaselessly for perfection. Progress is the ultimate expression of elegance. Shambling Ghoul. 2. Zombie. Shambling Ghoul enters the battlefield tapped. Once it gets up and going, he will forever shamble on. Calculated dismissal. Counter target spell unless its owner pays 3 mana. Spell mastery if it's 2 or more instant or sorceries in the graveyard. Scry 2. Rocks. Maulers. 5. Rhino Soldier with trample. And when it deals damage, if it isn't renowned, put 2 1/1 counters on it. When this creature, if it isn't renowned, put 2 1/1 counters on it, and it becomes renowned that first time. Heavy infantry, human soldier. 5. Creature, human soldier, 3/4. When heavy infantry enters the battlefield, tap a target creature an opponent controls. Doors, walls, skulls, it matters not, all barriers will be broken. Bonded construct. Can't attack alone. 2/1. Loyal to a foe that heeds his master's every command. Zendikar incarnate. Damn, that's big. How do you kill something that big? Banish it. Zendikar's incarnate's power is equal to the number of lands you control. Her people anger Zendikar and they face the land's wrath. That is why Nissa is the last of the enemies. Its power is equal to the number of lands you control. Her people angered Zendikar, and they face the land's wrath. That is why Nissa is the last of the enemies. Necromantic summons. Necromantic summons. Put a target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. If there are 2 or more instants or sorceries in your graveyard, that creature enters the battlefield with 2 additional 1/1 counters. Enthralling Victor. Human Warrior. When Enthralling Victor enters the battlefield, gain control of target creature an opponent controls with power 2 or less until the end of turn. Untap that creature. It gains haste until the end of turn. If you stare at the sun for too long, you lose your ability to see clearly. Over there, it's just Dragon. Flying. At the beginning of your draw step, draw an additional card. Beginning of your end step, discard your hand. What? Is he tripping? At the beginning of your end step, discard your hand. Waste follows 1 for a 4/4. Jace Beleren, the Blue Mage. Jace grew up on a towering mage ring on the war-torn planet of Varen. Early on, he discovered his talent for mind magic, a talent that set him apart from his peers and garnered the attention of another powerful mind mage. I'm looking for Jace, man. I can't find him. Well, that concludes this little drink. Have I learned anything from just an unboxing and not a study? No. I learned it's all cool. It's cool. Good to get a view of everything, all those different colors and different types. They meshed well. I don't know how they'll do it in a study though. A multi magic colors. I don't know. Study. Go to sleep.